It just simply means, when it comes down to it, I'm God, not your family. I'm your provider, not your family. I'm your priority, not your family. I gave you your family. I gave you love, not your family. You gotta have your thing in proper perspective. That's all. And as long as you continue to reverence Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, you can have so-called, the things that you like or desire. Because that's what he said. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Shelter, clothes, hose, shelter, clothes, shelter, clothes, and food. All those things shall be added on to you.
That's right. That's Isaiah 4.
Yeah. But they ain't gonna be hoes. Some of them will be repenting hoes. Nah, brothers judging.
Yeah.
But,
love not thy father or mother. Because you're supposed to do the will of the Lord. You're supposed to seek unto his word. One thing that, I know a lot of our families and says, you might have little kids. You know what I mean? You might learn that you're supposed to celebrate Christmas or something like that. But they're like, let's do it for the kids. Let's celebrate Halloween for the kids. Nah, the Lord said that at the end of the day that you ain't supposed to do it. It's just that. You ain't supposed to do it. Point blank period. So that's another another meaning of example. Exactly. Not loving our father. If your mother, you go to your mother's house, she got some pig on the table. You know what I'm saying? Some ham or whatever, ham hocks, whatever it's called. You ain't supposed to eat that because the Lord said you're supposed to. Hey, I give testimony to that myself. I went to my mom's house before. And she gave me a plate with some pork on it. I said, yo, ma, you gotta take straight up. Yo, ma, you gotta take this off my plate. I don't eat that. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I eat the vegetables and all anything else. Some turkey or something.
Yeah. Or, you ain't give me nothing for my birthday. Or you ain't give me nothing for Mother's Day. Well, it's like, I fear God rather than man. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry I hurt your feelings, but, your feelings are hurt. That's your prerogative, but I'm trying to get right with God. And if get right with God means your feelings are going to be hurt, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I mean? Oh, you didn't give me nothing for my birthday. You didn't give me nothing for Christmas. You didn't give me nothing for Mother's Day. Father's Day. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
See something on that?
Yeah.
That's actually one of my biggest, right now, quick testimony. Like, I'm in strife with a lot of people in my family because exactly that. They want me to jump up. Me, I'm already a very dry, very, not very holiday spirit person.
Right.
And now with the truth, it's, it's even more now. And I'm consistently in these wars with people in my family and personal relationships because, I've gotten some shit with the Valentine's Day thing. I got some shit recently with the Mother's Day thing. And it's just a never-ending thing where, hey man, that's why the Lord said if you come to walk, roughly paraphrasing, prepare your soul for temptation. Because it's just, and in every angle.
Constantly endure.
Yeah, constantly endure.
Constantly endure. Because they know what you're into, but it don't matter. Demons inside them. Dancing on their brain. Fuck with them. But at the end of the day, we on a job, we on a mission. And we ain't gonna let nobody take our crown, get in the way of keeping our crown.
Real quick, it's about Yahushua when he was 12 and he was teaching. His father and mother came to the room. And it says, Luke 2 and 46, it says, and it came to pass that after 3 days they found him in the temple sitting in the midst of the doctors. Because the doctors are like, knowledgeable men. Like some have their doctorate. It says, both hearing them and asking them questions. And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answers. Because Yahushua was 12, but he was speaking with the Spirit, so he knew everything, man. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Yeah, you left us, you ain't said you was going nowhere, what's up? It says, Behold, thy father and thou have sought thee sorrowing. In verse 49, and he said unto them, How is it that he sought me? But see not that I must be about my Father's business? To my Father in heaven, man, the Most High's business. You know, and that's what it is, basically, man. We can't worry about our father and our mother and our siblings to the extent that pulls us away from what we really got to do. Because he was coming in the same spirit as Yahushua. And since he was 12, he was a man,
Yeah.
all right? As soon as he became a man, he started teaching, man. He said, I'm about my Father's business. The same business we doing right now in the Howards and Bowers. You got it, bro.
Yeah, well, don't you know that we are about our Father's business?
Yeah, that's right.
You know? And we ain't going to be, our Father's business is Yahweh's business. And Yahweh's business is for us to come out here and teach our people repentance and get their bloods from off our hands. So when judgment comes, they can't say that they didn't hear what the words of the Lord was. They didn't hear that the mark of the beast is the chip. You know? They didn't hear that, salvation is for them. And the many other prophecies that's going to happen, the pestilence, the earthquakes, the wars, the uproars of the people. You can't say that you didn't know these things. The Lord is going to come as a thief in the night, when you least expect it. You can't say that you didn't know these things. Remember, you was concerned about living life. But you're supposed to be living for Yahweh Yahushua. Supposed to be about your Father's business. But what Jake just want to have fun. That's it. Yeah.
This is Sirach, chapter 2, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Like the brother brought out earlier. Prepare for your soul to be tested. You constantly are going to be tested. Consistently you're going to be tested. You know? To try your spirit. To see if you believe in the Most High or not. If you believe in what you're reading or not. To see what you learn. Are you going to apply what you've been reading? What you've been teaching? Or are you going to fold? To give in to the flesh. And it's a constant battle. You know? Some days you're going to win, some days you're going to lose. Yeah.
Some days you're going to win, some days you're going to lose. But the important thing is to continue trying, right? Because you got to endure. If you lose, and then you just say, oh, fuck it, I'm going to take the L. I'm going to just fall off the wagon. Fuck it, I'm going to the barbershop, get my shape up, get my bacon, egg, and cheese, and roll me my blunt. Then obviously, you've made your choice. You fell off the wagon. Right? You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. The idea is to try to win more. Yeah. And even if you lose, get up and try again.
Right. That sounds like a nigga kit. A nigga starter kit. A shape up, bacon, egg, and cheese. And a blunt. Yeah, I started kit to being a nigga. Okay.
This is Proverbs 24:16. For a just man falleth 7 times. You got it?
Now I was thinking that.
Yeah, it's good. And rise up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Right. You shall fall into mischief. You're going to fall into trouble. You're going to fall and never get back up again. I like to give the example. I don't know if you ever seen the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The animated one, the black